What is the worst time period to live in? Well, it very much depends where you live. Some people say it's in the 6th century in 536 when there's a massive volcanic eruption leading to global temperatures dropping, and this led to agricultural collapse and this led to famine. I got the idea from What History, and he does really good history videos, and he said the 14th century, but for me, it has to be being born a German at the turn of the 20th century. At the turn of the 20th century, Germany is rich, and it looked like at one point it will eclipse Britain. However, then the First World War happens, and if you're born at the turn of the 20th century, you're fighting in the First World War, and then of course you've got the Spanish flu. In the 1920s, you've got hyperinflation, political instability, and then you go into the 1930s with the Great Depression, and the economy gutted. And then you've got the Second World War, and regardless whether even if you fought in the First World War, you're still going to fight, you're still going to get called up. And you've got the Russians, and then you've got your country divided between 4 nations. By the time you're in your 60s, Germany is recovering, it's a thriving economy, but the world you knew is gone, and many of the places you knew is gone, and you've probably had to move multiple times, and of course you've probably fought in both world wars, you've had to endure political instability, and even you might have lost your children due to the Second World War. But in the comments down below, put what time you think is the worst time to live in history.